Hello students, in this video we are going to learn about the question number 2, or you can say the question number 17 of your EOT. And this question is all about your transformer. And there are the basic equations you need to understand. I secondary over I primary equal to V primary over V secondary, which is equals to N primary over N secondary. I'm going to explain you this formula so that it will become very easy for you to understand. Okay, all these reading material for you guys, but now I'm going to explain you this concept in my way. Okay, the first thing what we have the word called transformer. What is the meaning of transformer? Transformer is a device which can control the voltage, control the voltage in two ways, either in terms of step up or in terms of step down. First you need to understand, then I will explain the basic of transformer. See guys, let's say if you are using let's say you need to own the AC. Okay, what you need to understand, at your home in your circuit, let's say this is the circuit point. Okay, and this is the switch. Okay, so from this how much voltage is coming out? See, generally 220 volt is coming out, and in some few countries it is 110 volt. Okay, but let's say this is your AC and you need to run this AC. How much you need, how much voltage you need? Just think, definitely more than 220 volts. Yes or no? So what we are using a step up transformer to increase the voltage. Yes or no? Let's say we have 1.5 ton AC, 2 ton AC, 2.5 ton AC. So what we are looking for, we are increasing. Let's say this is your V input is 220 volt, and let's say your V output is your 2000 volt. So what we are doing, we are increasing the value of voltage. How? Step up. That is called your step up. You understand the basic? Okay, in the same way, let's say this is your mobile, your lifeline, your mobile. Okay, you need to charge it. How will you charge this? Just tell me. Okay, you will say, teacher, I will use the just charger and finish. Yes, but let's say there is a switch from here, 220 volt is coming, and your mobile looking for just 3.3 volt to maximum 5 volt. What you will do? If you directly connect with the switch, it will blast. Then what will happen? You need to step down. V input is your 220 volt, but your V output should be around 3.5 volt. What you are looking for? You are reducing the voltage. This is called step down transformer. So guys, what is transformer? Transformer is a device which can control the voltage. It can increase or it can reduce the voltage. Clear guys? Understand? Okay. So just draw the diagram and you can understand, and the factor on which it depends. Okay. I will explain step by step. Okay. Now the question is factor affecting. What is the major factor? The major factor is voltage depend upon number of turns. First of all, you need to understand how it looks like. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, just go up. This is your I'll just copy from here for you so that it will become easy for you. Okay, paste it here. Okay, so this is your transformer. Fine guys? Okay, so here the transformer depends upon number of turns. So what you need to understand guys, a very simple thing. There are the two type of voltage. First is V input, okay, and V output. Similarly, V input depends upon number of turns of input. That is your NP. Number of turns of input. Or sometimes we use it primary coil. Okay. Similarly, for output, we use NS, which is called number of turns of output, or you can say secondary. Is it fine, guys? Okay. So just now focus, point wise point. Mathematically, the first point, as we know, V induced is equals to V induced is equals to negative N d phi over dt, yes or no, d phi over dt. So in the same way, you have two cases. Vi input, can I say np, negative np d phi over dt. Second case, V output is equals to negative ns d phi over dt. Or better, you can say V primary input is also primary, directly proportional to np, and vs directly proportional to ns. So from these two equations, equation number 1, equation number 2, we get a formula. Vp is Vp divided by np, which is equals to vs divided by ns. This is your first formula. Or you can just compare the ratios of Vp divided by Vs, Np divided by Ns. Just remember, P and P, S and S, they are in just front of each other. Clear, guys? Okay. One more thing. Now the second part, what we need to understand. We know V induced is equals to negative L di over dt. Yes or no? Or if I use number of turns, so can I say negative n times of L di over dt. So from this equation, I and n are both are in same way. So can I say V equals N I for your understanding? So if you make a relation between N and I, so can I say I is equals to V over N? So can I say I is proportional to 1 over N? So they are inversely proportional. Yes or no? You understand this thing? So can I say I primary is directly proportional to 1 over number of primary? First, okay. I secondary is proportional to 1 over 1 of number of secondary? Yes or no? Sure. So if I solve IP divided by IS, then what will happen? NS over NP. See, they are interchangeable. They are interchangeable. Yes or no? So what is the final solution? Yes or no? Final formula. Just this is your new formula, and this is your first formula. Okay. So write down Vp over Vs, which is Np over Ns. So just reverse the current, Is over Ip. Clear? So what you need to remember, V directly proportional to N. V directly proportional to N and I inversely proportional to N. And we compare in terms of power. Or just leave this one. Okay. Clear? In terms of, you can say, the transformer. So why this happens? Okay, I will explain this. Why all these things happen? Because of the power Okay, add a new page here and then we solve it. Okay, till here clear? We understand all these things? Okay. Now the major point. I will just move to the power also, but before that, the major understanding in terms of transformer. We learn about the transformer. What we learn? Step up, step down, step up, step down. And what do you understand? There are the two factors V, I, N. V, I, N. But in the major thing, I is differentiable. Means it's a changing current. Yes or no? Changing. So can I say if we have AC current, then you can say the transformer works. Transformer works. And in case of DC, can I say di over dt, which is equals to 0? So no work. Do you understand this thing? Because we know V is equals to V induced is equals to negative N d phi over dt, which is equals to negative N L di over dt. So it will work for AC, not for DC. Clear? Fine. Okay. Now the next point. We have the concept called power. This is a simple concept and only formula. So what is the concept of power? There are the two things. One is normal power, which is equals to P. The first formula is VI. And if you solve the V, as we know, V is equals to IR. So it will become I square R, or you can say V square over R. These are the basic formulas. Or you can say the equations which we are going to use. But the major thing, there is the word called power loss or power dissipated. Okay, so power loss, always remember that is in case of output, because you cannot lose the power in terms of input. Even they give you the word called power dissipated. This is also in terms of output, not in terms of input. So always remember VS. Always remember VS. Or in terms of power of S. Power of S, not in terms of primary. We are not going to solve anything in terms of primary, everything in terms of output. Either it is step up, that is also output. Step down, it is also output. Okay, so you understand from here now how the things will change. Let's say if you are saying step up, what is the meaning? Now you need to understand. Step up means number of primary are less than number of secondary. Means output is more, na? Do you understand? If the number of turns in the output is more, means the transformer will give more voltage. Okay. And if I say number of primary is greater than number of secondary, it means secondary is less. It means the result is also less. Now you understand what is the concept of transformer? Okay. One additional part I just want to add here. One term sometimes in the exam they can ask you. The word is called root mean square value. That is also called RMS value. Okay. Root mean square value. Might be they can ask you. Okay. That is called RMS value. So simple formula to remember. IRMS is equals to maximum divided by root 2. They can write like this also. I is equals to I naught divided by root 2. They can write like this or they can write like this. So this same formula will applicable to the voltage. So I can say VRMS. RMS is equals to V naught over root 2. Clear? But in case of power, what you need to understand, power is equals to VI. So if I write V P RMS, then V RMS divided by root 2, I RMS divided by root 2. So it will become P and I both are RMS. So can I say V RMS and I RMS divided by 2, because both are root 2 and root 2. Do you understand? P RMS. Okay, but they are not going to ask you all these things, but this much you need to know. Two things. Clear? Okay, guys, now time for the numerical. This is something very good one, huh? This is interesting one. Okay, the transmission. Transmission means we are looking for the input. Okay, the transmission of electric power occurs at highest possible voltage to reduce the losses. Okay, what are the things given? First, what we need to understand, we have a simple formula. P is equals to VI. Yes or no? P is equals to VI, or here we can use the term I is equals to P over V. The transmission of electric power occurs at highest possible voltage to reduce the losses. Fine, guys? Okay, to reduce the losses. So case 1, we need to understand all these things. Huh? By how much could the power loss be reduced by raising the voltage by a factor of 10? Okay, now what you need to do, just make a T shape and solve case 1 and 2. So case 1, when there is a normal power loss, so can I say P dash is equals to I square R. So what is the value of I? So P dash is equals to P over V whole square multiply R. This is the case 1. Yes or no? So can I write like this? P dash is equals to P square R divided by V square. This is the normal. I can write here normal power loss. Clear? This is your first equation. Now what he said, power loss be reduced by raising the voltage by a factor of 10. Let's say this is your V1. So now your V2 is equals to 10 times of V. Can I say this thing? And other things, there is no change. So power double dash, what we are looking for. Can I say I square R? Okay. So what is the value? P divided by 10 times of V whole square multiply R. Solve this. So P square divided by 100 V square R. So can I say 1 over 100 P square V square R. This is your P double dash. So from 1 and 2, this is your equation 1, this is your equation number 2. Can I say P double dash is equals to 1 over 100. So this is the value of P. Okay, so P dash. So can I say the power loss is reduced by, power loss is reduced by 1 by 100 times of initial value. Clear, guys? See, we just increase the voltage by 10 times, but there is a change, means the power loss is reduced by 100 times. This is the magic of understanding and how the electricity by the changing of the voltage moves from the one place to the another place. Clear? Okay, now we have to move to the next question. Okay, now this is the question. A transformer has 800 turns in the primary coil. Okay, 800 turns. So can I say, we have the lots of parts. So NP is equals to 800. Okay, and 40 turns in the secondary coil. Okay, so NS is equals to 40. Okay, from this, can you understand which type of transformer is this? Can I say NP is greater than NS. So it means this is which one? NS is small, that is called step down. This is the step down transformer. Okay. What happened? Part A. What happened if the AC voltage, if the AC voltage of 100 volt is across the primary coil? It means what is given? VP is given 100 volt. Okay, so what we can find here? Just think. See, VP we have, so what we can find? VS. Yes or no? We have a simple formula. As I told you, VP divided by VS equals, I told you in terms of number of turns, same, NP divided by NS. So VP is your 100 divided by VS equal, what is NP? 800 divided by 40. Solve fast. So what is the value of VS? VS is equals to your 5 volt. Clear? First question is clear? Okay. Now part number B. If the initial AC current, okay guys, now remember in terms of current, we know it is inversely proportional. Okay. Initial current means IP, primary current is 5 ampere. What is the output current? What we are looking for? IS. Yes or no? And we know I is inversely proportional to N. So if I say IP divided by IS, it should be NS divided by NP. Yes or no? Okay. Now place the value. Okay. So 5 divided by IS secondary. What is the NS? 40 divided by 800. So the value is, just solve it fast. So value of IS is equals to 100 ampere. Clear? Current increase, voltage decrease. Okay, now we have C part. What happen if the DC, yes guys, focus, DC current. I told you DC current. So can I say direct current? So what will happen in the direct current? Just think and tell me. No flux, because we know flux is equals to, or V induced is equals to, in terms of flux. Wait. No need to confuse. We know V is equals to negative L di over dt. Clear? That should equals to 0. So there is no flux created. So there is no voltage. Voltage of secondary should be 0. So you can say no flux, no voltage. Clear? Okay, what happens if the DC current at 100 volt flow into the primary coil? Okay, we understand. V primary, we understand. V secondary is 0. Okay, the D part. Okay, if the initial DC current, again DC current, okay, in the previous one, V input is given. V input is 100. This time, what he said, I is equals to, I primary is equals to 5 ampere. What is the output current? Yes, we know this thing now, that the change will be 0 when the voltage is DC, or when the current is DC, the voltage on the secondary coil is 0. So can I say voltage of secondary is 0, so IS is also equals to 0 in case of DC. Clear guys? Fine. Okay, now move to the next question. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we have a question number 10.57. A transformer contains a primary coil, okay, with 200 turns, and a secondary coil with 120 turns. Okay, fine. The secondary coil drives a current I through a 1 kilo ohm resistor. Okay, if an input voltage of RVRMS is 75 volt is applied across the primary coil, what is the power dissipated. Okay guys, now we have few factors. Okay, just align them and then we will solve them, okay, one by one. Okay, just okay. Now the first factor, what I have, NP, which is your 200. Yes or no? Okay. Then what I have, what is the second factor we have? NS, which is equals to 120. And third, we have resistance R is equals to 1 kilo ohm, which is equals to 1 multiplied 10 power 3 ohm. So can I say 1000 ohm? Okay. Fourth point, what we have? VRMS, which is equals to 75 volt. Okay, what you need to understand, primary, V primary. I told you as per the formula, so solve it, huh? So VRMS is equals to V max divided by root 2. Yes or no? Okay, so can I say V max is equals to root 2 times of VRMS, this formula. So in terms of V primary, can I say root 2 times of VRMS of primary? Similarly, if we have the root mean square value, so Vs is equals to root 2 times of VRMS value of secondary. Yes or no? Why this factor is cancel out, and you can solve it normally, because if we solve Vp divided by Vs, which is equals to root 2 time of VRMS divided by root 2 time of VRMS of secondary, this is for primary, root 2 and root 2 cancel. So we can just directly, means if they are not asking you specifically for root mean square value, so this root 2 and root 2 cancel. So we can directly use our formula like this, Vp over Vs, which is equals to Np over Ns. Okay, solve the values. Vp is 75 divided by Vs, which is equals to, what is Np? 200 divided by 120. Solve the value of Vs. Vs is your, just solve it, 45. Clear? And the second thing, what we are looking for, power dissipated. I told you what is the meaning of power dissipated. Power dissipated, that is for your output. That is for your output. Yes or no? Okay, so then power, which is equals to V square over R. So it should be secondary. It should be secondary. So 45 square divided by 1000. So what is the power of dissipation or power dissipated? 2.025 watt. Clear? Okay, now the last question, that is a very easy one, which is asked last year. Okay, according to the figure below, the number of primary coil turns NP in the transformer is hidden. Find the number of turns of NP. Okay, so guys, what we have here, 240. So V primary is your 240. Okay, NP we don't know, question mark. Vs is your 60, and Ns, how many turns? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are given. Yes or no? Sure. Okay, apply the formula. So formula is Vp over Vs, which is equals to Np over Ns. Place the value 240 divided by 60, which is equals to Np divided by 4. Find out the value of Np. So Np is equals to your 16. Clear? And guys, this is the same question which is asked last year and for 5 marks. Clear? And I just added the solution, how they are giving you the marks for this 2 marks, for this step 2 marks, and for the final answer you have the 1 marks. And in this way you have to solve your answers, so that you should know that in which step you will get the this particular marks. Okay, let's say when you write the right formula, you will get the 2 marks. If you place the right value, you will get the 2 marks. Final solution, 1 marks. Like this, your scores are added. Clear, guys? Okay, guys, so till today we have finished question number 17 of the writing part, and I will meet you soon in the next video. Till then, take care, bye, and keep on practicing, because final test or final exam is on 10th of June. Okay, guys, so I'll meet you soon. Take care, bye.